Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Sunday evening, I'm back with another one, and we are going local in this one. Pretty local, to be honest, about 25 mile away. We are heading off to Salopian brewery, and I think this is a reasonably new brew from what I'm aware. I don't think it's one they've done before. And we've got a can of their Dark Web, and it's a black IPA coming in at 6.2% in a 440ml can. It's part of their Black Label range, although they have got quite a lot of white on this one. They'll do like a little kind of scary picture kind of thing, I'm guessing, with it. 440ml can, 6.2%. Not exactly sure how much it was, but it was around the £3.60 mark. I just know with the beers that I picked up on the day, the 3 cans that I picked up coming at about £10.50, I think, for them 3. Which ones were dearer, which ones weren't, I don't know. But let's get this open. I do like a black IPA. Just quickly before we get going, it's saying on the back, a black IPA hopped with Galaxy, Mosaic and Centennial. So, I'm going to chuck it in the white hag glass. Yes, it's got some greasy hand marks on because I've done my previous beer review with it, so I do apologise. So let's get it cracked open, stop waffling, and see what we get. Now, it's been out the fridge for a few hours, so it is cool. It's not cold, it's just cool, so hopefully that's going to be ideal for it. And as a lot of you may well know, I do like a black IPA. There is still a little bit left in there. I'm going to leave that in there until I actually start to drink it. But beer in a glass. Look at that. Absolutely jet black for me. Hold it up. Yeah, that is jet black. Jet black, that is. A nice finger of tan head. It's a nice compact head as well. Looks decent. I'm not seeing any bubbles with the light, but do I ever? So let's dive in, give her a sniff and see what we get. Oh, that smells nice, yeah. Again, IPA hops, if you like, on the nose. And that stouty, robust aroma in the background, that side of it, you know, robust, stouty aroma on the other side. Got a lovely hop smell. Even maybe a little bit of light coffee, gentle chocolate note in there. Smells good. So let's get the rest out the can. I don't know if we're going to get any big lumpy giblets drop in there. I don't know. I don't think so. Not by the looks of it. But it looks fantastic. So let's dive in on Salopian's Dark Web Black IPA. And now I've got a cat that wants to come in and see me. Cheers. That's nice. Just bear with me. Go and let the cat out. Right, where were we? So we've done the looks, we've done the sniff, and we've had a quick taste. But let's go in again and tell you about the beer. Look how dark tan that is. That's a really dark tan, Ed. Body. It's a decent body. It's smooth. It's almost got a creamy feel to it. Very little bubbles in there for me. It's just like a tingle across the palate as you drink it. Very smooth, very soft. On the taste, doing lots of that stuff. I'm going to have to stop doing that. On the taste, for me, you're hit with that typical stouty bitterness that you get with a stout. Coming in just behind that, that's when the hops start kicking in and you get that hoppy bite. Very smooth. Tails off to maybe right on the back end, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of roastiness, maybe even a little bit of chocolate. It's certainly more, the more you drink it, the more the stout side, if you like, the roasty side, the dark side of the beer takes over. There's a little bit of fruitiness in there from the hops. Yeah, it's sort of like that stouty roasty, or the stouty sort of bitter tang to start off with. Hops kick in just after that. You do get a little bit of a fruity note there, and then that does die off reasonably quick, and then you're left with the roastiness, maybe a little bit of coffee, maybe a little bit of chocolate. Not massive though, and it tails off to a bit of finish. Even though you get the bitterness there, it sort of just carries on, but you notice the bitterness a bit more. Excuse me. 6.2%. Stronger than your standard beer. You're going to notice that. You wouldn't necessarily say you get that 6.2%. And like I say, really smooth to drink, and it does go down well. It's a decent drop. It's a decent drop. How can I? It's a funny style. I do love a dark black IPA, and sometimes I prefer black IPA when it's that little bit lesser in flavour, if that makes any sense. Not so dark and maybe not so IPA. This one for me, I think, is just on the cusp of just being right for me. I think if they'd gone too far, it would have been one I would have had to say, I like it, but not really to my taste. But I think they've landed this just right, nicely balanced. Would I like a little bit more, maybe longevity in that hop taste, in the hops when you drink it? Yeah, it would be nice if the hoppy side lasted a little bit longer. But really, deep down, Salopian's Dark Web Black IPA is a decent drop. So if you like the black IPAs and you see it, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Hope you've enjoyed the waffle. Get your words out, lads. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I have waffled a little bit. I do apologise. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.